I want to keep this stream short and sweet. Now. I have everything prepared. Right? Right? Let me see. Everything should be in place. If not, I'll open something up. Alright. Oh, hi. Hi. I'm just looking if I have everything prepared. Yeah, but I want to keep it short and sweet. Like, quickly. Oh. I'm not gonna talk about the phone stuff. Because I have random things, like, written. Yes. Welcome in. Yes. Hello. So, yes, I'm kind of stressing because I don't want to be, you know, what's the word? When you're not doing anything and the time is passing, what's the word? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Stalling? Yeah, I don't want to stall. I'm procrastinating. Yeah, maybe too. Yeah, as I said, I want to talk about quite everything I've done so far and my lore and stuff. I should be able to fit in 20 minutes. Maybe. Yeah, just maybe. I hope. I hope. Wait, to-do list. Oh, that's some other stuff. And this character development I've opened here. Yeah, so I'll be talking about... I'll listen, but I can't really chat. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna show and, well, talk about this stuff. I hope I'm gonna fit in like 20 minutes, so it's short and not some hour-long video. But let me see, how do I start? I haven't thought that through, huh? From where should I start? These ideas are not the start, right? Okay, I'll just start on how I began to character development. How I developed my character. Oh, that's the right usage of words. Just gonna make myself little. Should be good. Alright, so in the beginning, when I was working with Arakiba Studio from Fiverr, I have had to prepare some stuff. So this is how I became who I am right now, with my looks and stuff. And, you know, I was trying to put everything, and this was very chaotic, even for the artist. And for me, I was getting lost in here myself, so yeah. So firstly, I came up with the name Arcanum, which means really a secret in Latin. In English, I think it would be like Arcanum, but Arcanum is easier to pronounce for me. And it's a double Q, so why would I use C, right? Why secret? Well, because Waters has secrets, right? Secrets we don't really know. Plus, well, as you can see, it's in Bermuda's Triangle, the town I'm living in, so another secret. But to be honest, I don't really have secrets myself. Not the one I would know, beside my identity, which isn't really anyone famous or stuff. Yeah, that's generally it. Well, of course, a male. Humanoid whale shark. Well, that's me. A race. Blah, 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 blah. Different namings. Yeah, I didn't really know what to type in because there was like Devil Sea, Dragon's Triangle, and Bermuda Triangle is the one I'm most familiar with. Special abilities. Can change into whale shark except he has sharp teeth, well-built muscles, hunter instincts that differs from very timid. By the way, when I was writing this, I didn't really know what I am. So this is like a concept at first glance, which was very messy and puzzling, but we'll go through this. The idea was that I would change into like a big whale shark, but with additional stuff, right? Yeah. And this is like a hidden ability I wanted to keep in secret, as my name would say. But it's, well, I'm gonna read this. When entering hunter mode, octahedron pupils, that are basically two triangles, let the user to use unknown power, which reduces mythological strengths of the enemy, blah blah blah. Okay, so I have two eyes, which I will later show. The green ones is like this hunter mode, in which everything or anything mythological cease to have its cheating abilities, like immortality or I don't know, inhuman strength or whatever it is. So it deprives them of that cheating ability, which is very unfair. I know, Kraken, which is super big. He wouldn't be so big after all. I'm gonna use this. Yeah, size and weight is really unknown. For my size, in the humanoid form, it's like, well, 196 centimeters height, which is my accurate height. This is my in real life height. And I weigh about this much. In years, it would be like 21,000 years, but it's very complicated and it's hard to really talk about it. And 21,000 years is in Gaudium, in the city I came to be. I will talk about it more deeply later on. Yeah, I can change my pupils from like human looking ones to the whale shark pupils. This is like basically a summary up here. Hobbies. Fighting strong sea monsters and collecting a trophy after winning. So, yeah, on me there is also all those things, almost all those things, because not everything I have is here. From Kraken, I've got like a small vial with ink taken from him. From Leviathan, this is an idea because I didn't really make it still. I want to keep Leviathan as a pet somewhere, but it's still, I don't really know how to make him, or I don't have ideas. I think it will take me a lot of time. From Megalodon, I have a weapon made out of his teeth, and it's based on like Te Un Un or something like that. Yeah, banana shaped, used like a sword, ancient wood suit piece of Atlantis warriors. Oh, this one this one didn't go through. Maybe it's better this way because it would implicate that I found something from an Atlantis warrior, but I didn't. Winning doesn't mean killing. Yeah, that's right. And I've beaten all of them, but I never really, I'm not here to kill. Hobbies. After defeating everyone so easily, Arcanum became bored really quickly. Yeah, there are some mistakes. Everyone was too weak to win against him, at least for now, but there were remora fishes, they weren't scared of him, and kept him company. He enjoys every day just swimming freely with them. Yeah, so this is like, generally speaking, what I initially thought would happen. And yeah, this is like a very chaotic summary of what I gave to the artist. It was terrible. It still is. Yeah, I don't want to tell about this secret stuff in the beginning, but I thought it's stupid, maybe. Yeah, I see food I eat, sure. I love pasta. Commensalism with remora fish, like in real life. Sharks, especially whale sharks, have. This is a pun. a pun. Well, a joke, inside joke. It's referring to Saitama because it's like a training routine: 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 10-kilometer swim every day, not run. So yeah, there is a similarity. There is a reference to it. I think I even wanted to have a few the things you can do with your avatar, VTuber model. What's it again? Emote? Yeah. Emote based on Saitama. But, and Kazuma. Yeah, and Kazuma. But it didn't really go through just yet. So this is how I came up with my hair. I just looked at some hairstyles and I figured I like this hair and it's kind of similar to mine. So I just, got it. Because I was inspired by Gargura and I wouldn't start streaming if not Gargura, even though I had those thoughts way earlier. Well, my VTuber model is based off her some way, but I wanted to be creative because I don't really like cheating or getting stuff from somewhere. I want to be innovative and, just copy pasting something is not my thing. And if I were to do a model, I figured I wanted to do it my own and not just copy paste stuff. So I changed here and there. I added something new. As you can see, Gargura's hair is white and has only like blue, dark blue, and what is it? Brighter blue accents on the hair, while I only have like dark blue and lighter blue on the outsides and white accents on ends of the hair. So it is like reversed a bit. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to do here. Just let's skip that. For the eyebrows part, I wanted them to be reversed, which kind of worked. But it's a pain to use emotions with this sometimes, right? Yeah, but I thought it was figurative. This part is, well, it works because I in real life have this. I don't know when or how that it happened. It just is like this. Yeah. For the eyes part, this is where I came to have the looks. In the beginning, I wanted the eyes to be brown, because they look very nice in sun. But I went with blue in the end because I couldn't really figure how to do how would I say it? An animation of sorts where my eyes would glitter in sunshine style. So I couldn't really figure this out and I just went with this. Yeah, this is just some corrections. This is how like whale shark's eyes are. It has little denticles around it, and in my hunter mode, as I called it, I too have those denticles. I would show you. Actually, why not? I'm just gonna show it now. So when I have my eyes, this is the maximum. Right. When I have my eyes here, I want to find a spot. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. When you see my eyes, this is my blue form, right? And this is my hunter mode. You can see clearly that there are denticles, like in here. It's around the pupils I have. They're more of a diamond style? Yeah, but they are green because I thought green is like nice color, but then it could be dangerous because people don't really think if green is dangerous, right? Green is nice and then it's dangerous. So that was my initial thought. The those tentacles, yeah, you can see them. I'm just gonna swap now again. Gonna make myself smaller. Okay. Continuing. This is my... and well, I was wondering if I should have like sharp teeth. I ended up with sharp teeth in the end, to be different than just a whale shark. Because whale shark wouldn't have those teeth. They have like 3,000 teeth inside their mouth, but they are very little and not maybe that visible. I mean, if you have seen a whale shark like this, their mouth is rather... you would think it seems like teethless. So I was wondering if I should make like a funny teethless white mouth. But I am looking like this. Yeah, this one didn't go through, and maybe it's for the best. I'm not really gonna talk about this part. Let's just skip it. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna explain. Let's just go. This part was just... I thought something would need to be on the tail, because it looks plain. But, yeah. I'm just gonna stick to what's now. This was just a reference for the tail, I believe. Oh, I drew this masterpiece. Oh yeah, so now we are next to the weapon, made out of Megalodon's teeth. Teeth, not teeth. What? With the usage of ancient wood and seaweed sewed together. Yeah, this is a reference picture of the Un. I was figuring so much stuff out. Yes, it is a toggle item. What else? Oh yeah, it was just maybe a lot of references for the sizes of the weapon's tooths and stuff. And it looks like this. Sword. So I'm pretty happy with how it looks. The little mark for a secret. And then like the Megalodon's tooth core here. Another tooth, which I think it was supposed to be Megalodon's, but well. And because it's under the sea, it's in this moss, covered in moss and stuff. And in here you could see that I was, for the wood part, I was mentioning the forest because I randomly found out about some forest that was found from a 60,000 years old like cypress forest in coast of Alabama. I was randomly searching for stuff for like a Bermuda or something triangle, and I just found this and I was sure, why not, I will use it. And I had some stuff figured out that this wood, because of its bacteria or anything else that's inside of them, and because it's able to create like anti-cancer drugs or treatments for pains or anything that was written on that side, I didn't really go in deep what's there, but I was very interested about that part. So I thought the sword might be an additional healing factor for my character, so I'd be more OP. Yeah. This is about scrolling is hard. Give me a second though. Yes. Yes. So this is a reference for my Kraken's vial, and you can see it clearly. It's around the same, maybe a little smoother. Yeah, light yellow, the barn, and it was made from his actual tentacles. And, well, his ink. There's like a sponge, pink sponge under the sea. I used it as a knee. Yeah, as a closing device, I don't know. I wanted to have a glove on my hands, but I ended up without them. it's just, it was supposed to be like on a one hand, but maybe I would look too emo or something. I don't know. But I wanted to have like this kind of glove. I find these gloves fancy. I would wear them in real life, to be honest. They look nice. Yeah, and I was trying to figure to add stuff to this glove, like a pin that will look like a, I don't know, whale shark here, or some in detail stuff. I would add. Oh, this is the part where like I wanted to do my anatomy, and this I have like fins on my elbows, which is, well, weird. But in short, I will tell you on why I figured I want to have them. Fins on elbow, yeah, the same color as tail, obviously. I didn't really tell about the boots here, did I? Oh, I did. So then these are my boots, and they are pretty accurate, I would say, to what I wanted to have. So, all right, I can move. I forgot. These boots, yeah, I just found some random picture online and I found those nice. So I used these. Oh, I can go further. Yeah. Sport boots, let's say. And I added the tails that would be visible from both sides. Okay, so this is like a story thing I wanted to add, that I got these boots from a certain friend, which I don't really know just yet. But in the story, I was supposed to get them from someone important, where the lore has holes in it. So, yeah, but I figured those boots looks nice, so I changed them a little. I wanted to add small eyes, but it didn't really go through, I think, yeah. But there are teeth. They are teeth. Maybe. It looks like teeth, so. Teeth. Why did I add S to it? I don't get it. English. English is hard. To knee. Ah, that's where I tried to put pants. I tried to have them with a logo, but yeah, there's no logo in here. I'm sorry, but there is no logo. I wanted it to be like in black color. I wanted it to have Arcanum on it, like right here, with a C for a style. Yeah, but that's about it. I wanted to keep the design quite simple, not too overmade. That's the hat. So I do have my hat. It's like this. Supposedly it is dead because there was a tribe that used those as a helmet, obviously of a dried pufferfish, but it seems like alive, doesn't it? So I have, let's say it's alive and it just is able to form its way to my head. Yeah. Refers to the fort in Gilbert Island. Yeah. As you can see, I did a lot of research because I wanted it to have a solid background, but it ended up very chaotic. I wanted to face direction, yeah, so it kind of does what I wanted. I had to correct it once only because it looked very, well, dead guy. Also made it bigger than my head for comical reasons. Yeah, that I wanted it to be like a balloon or something, but it's okay as it looks now. Yeah, protection. Why not? Next, a shirt. My shirt. Let's see. So this is my shirt. This is my shirt. Yes. Yes. All right. And I think it's quite correct. I just don't have the white outline like in here, because whale sharks have a wide stomach. So that's the only difference. But this is how initially I wanted it to be. These red lines are gills. Sure. But yeah, of course they are under the shirt. But this is like a place to show where they are. It's like a indication, maybe. Serratus anterior muzzle. Yeah, I don't really know anatomy that well. I just tried to figure where it is. All right. It's elegant, and I like elegant looking style. Tees on the sleeves. I do have them. It is a kind of design. What else? A color. Yeah, the color looks like fins, doesn't it? It does look like two fins. Yeah. Here. All right. What else? Quickly, because I don't want to stall. This is about it, right? Oh, there's something more, right? So this is for emotions. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly show it. For my emotions, right. I do have my emotions. There is like nervous, winking, angry. I mean, winking, I can wink, but I think I turned this off because I struggled with blinking and it did weird looks. So I turned it off for now, but I can wink. For my shy, this is my shy. It is quite correct. Yeah, it does. It does the same thing as in the picture. So yeah, as I said, I wanted to keep it quite simple. Sad face. So this is my sad face. Quite simple sad face though, but yeah, as I said, short and sweet, simple. I didn't want to overdo it. This is my Angie. My angry. Yeah. And there are some combinations I will show you in a second. And I have a nervous thing, which I'm kind of fond of. I really like that you can blink with it. There's also a sweat animation. Oh, here. When I'm sweating. Let's say I'm in a big trouble. That I end up sweating. Or I'm sweating in a game. Whatever. Oh, voice crack. Yeah. Exactly. Perfect timing for my nervous type, right? But there are some combinations I can do. Oh, maybe I can. Let's see. Combinations would be like angry and sad, in which I end up just like disappointed but angry. I can see my teeth now. Yeah. Yeah. Czekaj, bo robię ważnego streama, takiego wyjaśniającego. Daj mi chwilę. Skończę za 20 minut. There is this combo. Then I have like... What else? Oh, I think this is like the only one that differs. Because with these eyes, it doesn't really change much. Yeah, it doesn't really... nervous. It's just nervous. And then I have like angry, which looks kind of insane. And if I combine it with sad, then, well, it's like I'm losing my mind this way, right? Kind of thing. I really like how it goes. Wait. Then. Is it all from here? No, it's not. Quirky, maybe you managed to get a strange ideas complete. Oh, this is just an explanation of all this chaotic stuff I did here, hoping that the artist would understand. Yeah, it was terrible. Then I have like some ideas, and this is another stuff I want to talk about. We'll see how many I can do more. A lot of writing for me. I wouldn't really take too deeply what I have here because I was desperate back then, looking for a way of what? I was just looking for a way of living, you know, for a goal, life goal. I was desperate to do something, okay? I felt like shite and did nothing my whole life, and I figured maybe this is the one thing I will do, finally, you know. What I would like to achieve, to tell people to just do things even if they are beyond their reach, to keep people... By the way, they are all full of mistakes because I was writing that in a moment. So, yeah. Even if everyone is telling you that you will not make it, to just do it for yourself, say it out loud that even a no one is a no one because they did not start, and it is not a matter of financial problems or skills, talents. I'm such a person and I want to show others like me that it's possible. If you are dedicated, I will build my confidence this way, and I will help the likes of me not to overthink stuff, but to start doing something my overthinking never led. You know, this is... Yeah, I was... this is kind of corny. I was writing this in a moment. I tried to sound professional, but it sounds silly. Yeah. What if? Overthinking. Yeah, I guess. It's kind of chaotic anyways. This is, I think this is like a 10 subs YouTube kind of thing. When I would get 10 subs on YouTube, like ideas for what I could do after reaching some milestones. Let's paint together very abysmally. I think I did paint with Kuro. I didn't post it on Twitter though. I think I still have my art. It was terrible. If you want to... yeah. I wanted to make like a thing on Twitter with Remor art. Which there would be like art about me or about you, Remis, which I will get to the point shortly, that I call you Remis as Remoras, because Remis is more easy on the ear and saying. It's easier to be said. For 50 subs, I will hold a questionnaire for the next game, a spooky time, a horror game for 100 subs. Sure. This is an optional karaoke, and I did sang already, and I thought of making like every Sunday or Saturday. No dajcie mi chwilę, muszę to zrobić, okej? 20 minut I będę. What I was saying? Alright, I already sang with Kuro even. I thought to make it like a weekly thing, to practice my singing voice. For a membership, because you can get membership after 500 subs on YouTube. I wanted to make like a badges, emotes. Every 2 months, starting from the beginning of the month, we hit the number. I'll release a new part of the town. Oh, that's right. I wanted to make like a map of Caudium, which is the town I'm living in right now. And I wanted to make like a special thing where I would reveal a part of the map every 2 months in advance, and which would be like revealing all this stuff, all these interesting parts. But this is like a so massive project that I couldn't really focus, and I got some very basic stuff which isn't even like good. I think one would do the same in like under 5 minutes. So I'm just terrible at thinking about the whole city. This is like too massive for just me. I can't really focus or get anything done this way. For 1000 subs, I would say what I want to achieve one day. Yeah, this is, I was always saying, I wrote this in one day when I was in the mood, in the moment of like super excitement, or yeah, because I finally thought I would find something I would do for my job or my life. But yeah, the goal or well, the thing is, I would want to join Holostars and make enormous collab with every member of Hololive and Holostars, because I don't really see Holostars collabing with Hololive much. I've seen few, and they were nice. I had fun there watching them. But there's a thing, like unwritten rule, they don't really collab. I don't know why. Maybe I would make a difference, but this is very unlikely. And yeah, it seems like, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I just said. And that would create a lot of possibilities, like holo games, something like Hunger Games, but less lethal. Obviously. What I was thinking, bro. Many other activities for content. Yeah, I do feel like this would open them a bit. But this seems unlikely for now. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of some certain reason that only one certain of group watches one certain group, and they wouldn't really like to see other collab with them. More impossible to go morning. Sure. I was just desperately trying to find something and writing stuff in a moment. What VTuber made me try video being revealed? Who is my idol? Well, I don't really see them as idols. While I do, in fact, have them as someone very important to me, I don't really like the word idol, because idolizing someone would mean that they are super superior to you, or I don't know, they have something that you will never have or something. I don't really like that term. But they are my favorites, I would say. Like a future friends, hopefully. Something I see them this way, right? A future friends. Okay, so correcting some stuff, because as I was saying, this is rather chaotic. Gargura is my number one. Well, obviously, she's got me to the streaming. And just because she said, just do it. I still remember this. It was so funny. I was like, hey, okay, sure, I'll do it. Yeah, every Holo EN first generation member did make a big impact. The biggest impact had Gargura. Yeah, her humor, her silliness, and her everything, actually. I just very much relate to her on many layers. It's like... I feel relatable to Gargura. Amelia Watson, her story is an impressive amount of workload. Sure. And she had a good heart, if I remember, yeah. Although I didn't really have a chance to watch her streams. I've seen a lot of clips of all of them. And to be honest, I didn't really watch... like, completely honest, I only watched Gargura. I've seen only few of others, but it were mostly clips, so not that I've watched or seen the whole thing. But this is like, as I was saying, I was trying to get my thoughts together and somehow put them in one. And it all happened in one day too. So, yeah. What do I have here? Yeah. Ina had puns, which I always liked. Kiara had very impressive knowledge in languages, which I really... It somehow made me to try and learn better English, better... It was okay still, but that's why I got to study English philology, for example. It's not like I got very much better, but it helped me a little. I will still want to learn Japanese and other languages if possible in the future. Mori Calliope, well, I was very much impressed with her rapping skills and all of her musical talents, but it goes with every one of them. Recently, I've seen Kiara's musics, multiple. For example, like, what was it called? Oh, Me and Names, bro. Me and the Names. Why is it reconnecting? What? Wait a second, just give me a second, cause is this a Twitch? What happened? Oh, that's not good. The worst fucking... Oh my. We're good? Are we good? Please say we're good. Come on, connecting. Please don't do this to me. Are we good? We are back. Please say we are back. Oh, please. Please. Oh, we are back. Okay. So I was talking and talking, and it seems my internet cut off. And I don't know why, but we are back. I'm just gonna skip the part I said. It's not that important. Yeah, so this is further thing for... it's not that important. I'm just gonna skip it. This is a birthday. That's a fun fact. I have a birthday at the same date as my Warki twin brother and my... Okay, Jin Besame, okay. Well, sure. Father, yeah, we have the same birthday. My dad and my bro. On the same day. So it's kind of nice. Unusual, but in a good way. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the subs thing. And this part, it's just for me. The last time I ended video of Gorgora. Oh, there we go. Chat name, Remis. From Remoras, obviously. Remoras. Subscription alert. That's not a subscription. I think I will have it done as a following thing, like a follower. New follower. Welcome, right? Welcome, man. Something like that. I think I say it already, but I will need to have it as a alert, which I will add. This is talking about the Abyss, because I added eventually something like Abyss, which has a power to visualize one word's problems, and it appears in one of the 7 forms accurately to the problem. And well, it has 7 forms because of 7 deadly sins. Oh yeah, and this is my thing. Well, I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, but you get the idea. I had ideas for badges, but it was for YouTube. I don't know how it would work on Twitch. Maybe it would work too. I don't know. So like a Chibi Remora for new helpers, because I refer to you as helpers. Remora Fish is helping a whale shark, so yeah. A second month would... No, it's a first month. Would be like a Remora with pufferfish hat, like this hat. Second month would be Chibi Remora chilling near a campfire. Then there would be like a flock of Remoras forming a shield because I'm a guardian to Gaudium. Let's say I'm a protector of sorts. 6 months Whale Shark Pop Chibi. Mind this is all in one day, so it kind of silly. It is. This is something I just did. Prismatic Te Unun, so the weapon thing. And Arcanum in Whale Shark form, forming a big heart, and Remora fishes swimming with him. So this is still the concept of in which I can transform like a big whale shark. Maybe it will happen one day as an add-on or something, I don't know. So this is about me in generally personal, very personal. And I'm very gullible. And my friends can tell this is true. I am very gullible. I'm very sensitive and sentimental, emotional at times, and it all does. It tells the truth. It does. I will help if I see someone needs help. I'm trying not to offend anyone, especially when I am new with someone. I just met someone, I will not be offensive, no. And even after we know each other for some time, I will try not to be offensive. Because I just don't like it. I don't like to curse. Oh, that's another thing I didn't wrote, I think. I don't like to curse. Explicit language is a no for me. If I curse, it's either I'm very frustrated to the point of seeing red, or maybe I'm just in a very much pain. Yeah, I must be in a great pain if I curse, because otherwise I will not. I just choose not to, so I will not. This is about the games. I love RPG games, I love MOBA games, I love gacha games, I love horror games, and you can pretty much name any game and I will play it, and I'll probably love it. And the games I've played the longest are MOBA, shooters, RPGs, and dating sims. I don't really... This might be my worst type of game, because dating sims, I'm not the one. No, I just can't think of how. And why am I doing something wrong? Because I would genuinely chose this option and not the other. But then I end up in a problematic situation and I'm losing it. Usually, it's how it goes. I'm the type of person that likes watching, and I always preferred watching to playing. Well, this is essentially true, because I've watched a lot of YouTube. I still do. A lot of Twitch, and I still do. But I like playing games too, especially when it's like a co-op game, when I can play with someone. I'm such a fan of co-ops, I swear. I just love co-ops. If there's a possibility to collaborate, I'm all in. Because, well, more people means more fun, usually. So, yeah, especially if I know someone. I love watching my favorite YouTubers, anime cartoons, animated movies. Oh, that's right. I like animated movies and shows for kids because, well, they are fun, comedic. I much rather watch this than another guy killing with guns, really. Action film. Although there are some good ones, don't get me wrong. Matrix or like that. But it's just... I don't know. I just like animated movies. The favorite animated movie so far, it would be Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, especially the first adaptation, but I like every single one of them. Although the fourth one was a little lacking in story, I think. Especially the villain was lacking background for me in the fourth series movie. So... Favorite anime? One Punch Man, Konosuba, and what else? I pretty much like a lot of animes. One Piece, Dragon Ball was nice, JoJo. Oh, Jojo. Um, yeah, there's so many that I just typed those two. I really liked OP guys. So comedy, OP character, and isekai. Like these tags, it's always like, well, a must watch for me. Although with the isekai, there's a slight problem because many of them are uncreative and copy paste. So, but there are good ones. There are good ones. ReZero. I've watched ReZero recently, the newest season, and it's French kiss. I like to learn new languages. Well, this is true, and those I find interesting. I'm usually too lazy to do so. This is all true. And music. There isn't a specific music, I'm just gonna shorten it. There isn't a specific music I like the most. I like every music. The music that sounds good is good to me. That's what I think. Like, yeah. And for like studying, I'm using like medieval time music, tavern music, and it's so nice. I remember I was studying for some exams and I used this music and I got like almost 100% on it. And then my friend, he said, "Hey, turn around. What is in this question?" And I got 1 mark down and I didn't get a full. Cool. Not a full score. Right. I very much like fantasy. Like Hobbit? Oh, bro. Yes. Fantasy is my thing too. I love sweets, that's true. I have a sweet tooth. This is a backstory, but I'm gonna skip it. Because this is genuinely the thing I have on my Twitch, like down below, if you scroll down on my Twitch. So, yeah, I'm gonna skip it. This was like a funny anecdote I added. Whenever there's an argument in the town, we solve it by a thumb war. You know what's funny? In the Gaudium, there's, well, there are Remoras living in Gaudium. And me, but I got there after Remoras were first. So how does a Remora do a thumb war without thumbs? You know? There was also an idea where I would share this giant Gaudium map and all of this knowledge to other sea VTubers or other VTubers that would have the means to survive underwater and create like a massive city. One would be an engineer, one would be a teacher, one would be a guard as myself. Yeah, I had that, but it didn't really happen. No one would, I mean, I had it on Twitter, but it didn't really go booming. No one would answer, so yeah. So this idea is lost, I think. This is for my debut. Whale, whale, whale. Sarcastic to see you. Oh, that's so corny. Whenever stream ends, sarcastic support. This stream, Remoras. Thank you for swimming with me. Yeah, I was trying to figure some phrases. I don't really use this. Maybe I should. Remora in Japanese would be kobanzame. Wow. I didn't know that. I don't even know if it's true. I just use like Google Translate or something. Oh, this is something I want to add for a sub sound. Yoroshaku onegai shimasu, which means like thanks. Thank you. I'm looking to work with you in the future. Something like that, right? So it's like being thankful for your sub. Well, I can't really get subbed yet. This is what I thought when I was younger. Break a leg. Is a threat and always scared whenever I want to say. Yep. I was indeed scared. I took it very literally. Literal. Muscular anime guys doing OP things or unpredictable muscle jokes. I love them. Sai do cesto. Well, this is true. I do like masculinity, and in anime especially, it's shown very funnily. Reading super chats at the end. I don't really have super chats because I don't really stream on YouTube. If I would have super chats, but I don't. Enormous stone. Oh, this is something I want to have made. Yes. In Gaudium, I want to put like an enormous stone book in which every Remora will have their name carved inside. And basically it will be like a giant, enormous stone book, which will be totally ancient. And everyone will be there for a commemoration. Maybe I would add like some specific titles inside the stone book, like my friends, or more into lore, like how would I say it? Fathers of Gaudium or something. No daj mi chwilę, no. Skończę to wiecie, robię ważnego streama dla mnie i jakby to skończę i później. Okay, so this is like for membership, because I'm looking at Gaudium from inside a shipwreck, and yes, I wanted to call it. This is for YouTube stuff. Maybe I should skip it, because it's like Remora helpers for YouTube, and there will be like stickers. Oh, this will actually apply to Twitch too, because I can get them done. Remora, like a chibi Remora with a heart. Remora, excited chibi Remora. I know this stuff I came up with in one day. So Remementora, dead Remora. Okay, Remo sad chibi Remora. With Sharkpoke. I think I mentioned this. Hunt. My character doing Hunter Eyes, but in chibi. Oh, sure. Saitama serious face. The one he did when talking about his workout routine. It's a sticker. Ah, okay. I think I even wanted to have this applied to my character as an add-on too. The same with Kazuma's faces. That's there. Yeah. Okay. This is chat rules, which are under, so I'll skip it. I didn't really know what's copyrighted and what not, so I tried to figure games, what I could play on streams. And I already skipped that because, well, I figured it's not a matter of copyrighted, of just playing a game. I was so stupid. Okay, I have a banner and for at least Twitch. This is like an explanation, which I think I will just skip at this point. Yes. Oh, this is basically me nitpicking every information available. Arcan translator. Yeah. Arcanum would be like Himitsu. So like a secret, right? I like the Aru plus Can because Aru is 2B. Yeah, this is really just nitpicking any info. So if anything means anything, and it's for me, I think I tried to search for it. Kan means house. And there's like a funny explanation. In Aum, which is a combination of the first and last syllables of Japanese alphabet, and has many metaphorical and metaphysical meanings that vary in depending on the context. One meaning that might fit is that the universe begins with A and ends with so that Aum. Really, I was just trying to search something smart, and this is just super silly. Existence and error. This is my name because started everything. Oh yeah, this is the explanation because of Gargura, sure. And to become a house for many Remoras, so they feel like at home, relaxed, they can laugh, protected in this house. That's what I want to achieve, although can mean many things. I'm sure I'll be glad for it. Yeah, can mean pipe. That's true. So as I said, I just chose like some explanations of those Japanese letters meanings and only chose those that sound smart or are fit for me. This is for a logo, but I will skip this though. Maybe it's like just boring. And the music hearing is actually made up by Subsequent Music. I ordered some time ago. And it is okay-ish for talking, I guess. The background. Alright. Okay, this is important. I wanted to have Gaudium. I wanted Gaudium to have like roads and paths that could be called after the rivers in Poland. For example, there is a river in Poland called Ina. And, well, you know, there's a HoloLive YouTuber called Ina. I thought it funny. Yeah, I thought it to be funny, so why not? When saying anything about... Oh, yeah, okay, Crabdonald's. Sure. Oh, and there are some real-life stories I've written. Because when there's nothing to do on stream, and it gets boring, I thought of mentioning some stories. But I will just say them now. I will just have them now. When I was living somewhere in the depths of Bermuda Triangle, okay, very immersive, I used to go to the Crabdonald's. One time I went there with my brother and my father, and we ordered our meals. While I was going to the table we were sitting at, I tripped over and some of the mineral beverage spilled. Mineral beverage. Oh my. Split, causing some random lady to slip on it, and we were so embarrassed. Employees were looking at us, giving us a death stare, while she was complaining of how unprofessional this establishment is. We rushed our meals and quickly walked out. It was so scary. Yeah, now I think of it as funny. Although I wish she didn't slip. I think she got hurt a little. Well, story number 2, also real. When I was still attending high school, I had a job in which I helped my dad with his work. It wasn't easy since it took me all my free time and it was hard to do. We had a rental for boats, kayaks. What? Pedalos? What? So that's like a water bike. Sign contract with the buyers, giving water vests for protection, cleaning the bridge. It was always full with spiders, Ned. Oh, that's right. Always. So full of cobwebs. One time I even grabbed a spider of the size of my hand. Oh, that's right. And yeeted it into the water. It stood on top of the water anyways. And checking the equipment and all, after usage of the client, at least I got some nice amount of money for all that work. And that is true. Story number 3. There was a time in my life where I was fighting a disgusting tongue fungus. Oh, that's right. You know, those white spots on the tongue and so on. I went to the family doctor and she prescribed me an oral suspension medicament. It tasted awfully, by the way. Like a dried molten peach or something like that. I know I tried to cure this thing and it's still in the process. I haven't finished curing myself yet. What? I think it's an unfinished story. Oh wait. It's back then. It is finished. I have cured myself. I have. Cured myself. Yeah, sure. Story number 4. Also real. What I'm about to say is something I'd like you to reconsider before doing. The repercussions were terrible for me that time. We decided to run out of the class. Me and 2 of my friends. I've lost contact some time ago, unfortunately. Yeah. Skipped classes. Well, skipped class. That one class. We were excited to go for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I don't remember this part. Yeah, I still don't remember this part. But what I remember is I was the fastest to run down the stairs. And my backpack was actually so heavy, like it was packed all the way up with books and stuff. It was very heavy. Anyways, on the last 4 steps, I decided that rather than running down the stairs, I'm gonna Assassin's Creed Sharker them. And I fallen badly on my ankle and had a terrible injury. I remember some teacher was passing by when that happened and scolded me for scaring people away. Like I was lying there. I was crying from the pain I felt. I even asked for help from the teacher, but she minded her business and just went up the stairs. She didn't care. It was high school, I think. Yeah, it was high school. Anyways, the pain was so bad I couldn't stand. So 2 of my friends got me on their shoulders without despite my height and weight. They were smaller than me and yet they took me straight to my home. I haven't gone to the hospital because it was closed on Sunday back then. I also remember sleeping in the bed for 2 days with this pain before getting treated in a hospital after waiting in a long queue. I got a leg crutches for supporting my balance and a denture on that leg. All of that because of laziness and not wanting to attend the lesson. Well, you thought that was it? No, of course not. I had to take additional anti-inflammatory injections into my stomach. Ooh, I hate that part. I felt like I felt like a Swiss cheese, and after 2 weeks my belly was full of little stab wounds. Thankfully it healed up and there was nothing left. Although I'm pretty sure it will hurt me badly later on in my life. Well, the ankle, right? Ankle. Story number 5. When I was a kid, a little whale sharky. My mom took a picture of me holding a leaf bigger than all my body. I was like very, very young. I was starting the life, to be honest. A strong whale sharky. Anyways, besides this, I also have been collecting frogs and little animals and like that. Mostly frogs though. And I still think they are quite cute. I also love when they sing. Like, croaking frogs is so soothing for me that I can fall asleep at any time. And it is true. And this is a fun fact. I love ketchup, barbecue, pasta, cocktail tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, fast foods. Oh, well, obviously, everyone loves fast food, I think. Vegetables, there is no food I'm picky about, but licorice is the only exception. Ugh. And anise. Ugh. Anise candies, bro. Why? Or gummy bears, like, no. Anise tastes like a tire, I swear. Ugh. And just another real story. Whenever I tried to do a workout, my dog was interrupting me, he was licking me, looking at me, and howling, laying before me so I couldn't work out no more. I think it was pretty cute of my little good boy. He was a Labrador, but he was named Golden because of his golden looking fur. That was the funny part, because anytime someone asked for name and when I replied Golden, they thought I'm mentioning that's wrongly spelled, the race of golden retriever, and usually they asked twice because of the misunderstanding. He was such a cute little boy. Yeah, he was. He passed away some time ago. We were so attached to him in the family, even when he was a puppy. He was so lovable. Yeah. He ate a bit of every wood furniture in the house when he was younger. That's true. Very much true. This is a story about how I was called a dad. Oh, that's actually real too. So, when I was at my parents' house with my brothers, doing sibling fights and stuff, and I had much fun. Yeah, I ate pasta, macaroni casserole. Oh, maybe. And after I finished eating and prepared myself to go home, yes, that's right. After I have exited the house, there's a playground in front of my parents' block, and some kid with a mother, I think he was like 5 maybe 4 years old, was having fun on the swing with like a protection for babies so they don't fall off or something. Yeah, anyways, I was passing by them and the little guy called me a father, and so in shock I looked at the mother with a bashful look. I didn't stop, but I surprised I was passing by them. The little guy called, "What?" Ah, yeah, it surprised me, and I rushed home thinking what happened. But somehow it made me happy. Like, why? Maybe being a father isn't all that bad. Every time I had to take care of someone's child, they liked me very much. Although the only thing I did was listening to them and talk about whatever they wanted to talk. Like the weirdest topic was about the taste of actually everything, including clouds, sky. I think there was a rainbow taste. This concrete block taste. Like, why? Yeah, but kids are like that. I remember very vaguely that I also played games with them. For example, I had the Angry Birds Lego Star Wars Big Planet, and the goal was to destroy it with a Lego slingshot ship. And the whole planet had to be built every time someone had destroyed it. Of course, it was built, and of course, I was building it all the time, so they can shoot every pick over and over again. But I had fun as long as they did, and this is true. Yeah. So that's about it. But going further, there's the to-do things. Just in short, send a Gargura fan mail. I have not done that just yet. Fluent English, sure, why not? Japanese, I don't have it just yet. VTuber related stuff. Oh, this is how much money I spent on stuff. I think I'm gonna skip it because it's just boring. And although I'm gonna mention the music because it was made by subsequent sequences, yeah, sequences music on Fiverr. Yeah, the one that you're hearing right now. So yeah. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, and obviously I was desperately writing that. Oh, in the future, if it's possible to my little no one to stream a collab with Gargura, wow, no way. Or to get into the Hololive, or well, most likely Holostar since I'm a man, and get at least one collab in my life. You know, it's so depressing. Whatever. Did I even make changes here? I don't think I have. This is like a music video initial thought I had once. So it would be like a blank stare into the screen with the hunter eyes mode. So something like this, right? Abrupt change to the fight of me and the Kraken, from which I ultimately got the ink vial and the necklace, and I've got from the defeating. Yeah, that's what I said. I wrote this with, I think it was 1day2, whatever. So many mistakes. Ugh. From Megalodon, the arrow means like a quick change of scenes, right? Megalodon, which was the hardest fight, from which I've got his teeth and made a claymore-like weapon, and he was the hardest because Megalodon actually existed, so it's not like I used my hunter eyes to get rid of his cheating abilities or something. The Pufferfish helmet I've got by watching Warriors on Gilbert Island. Daj mi chwilę, no. Jak skończę, to będę, okay? And joining in, that's where they gave me the whole armory and where they helped with creating the sword too. And with the usage of the sword and helmet, I've defeated Leviathan and made him my pet, which reduced her in size and made her chibi cuter rather than scary. Although I still don't have, like, I haven't made her just yet. Like the Leviathan is not made. I had an idea, but I quickly deleted it because it looked awful. It was very awful. It was not good. And then a quick change of sentimental moment. Swimming without any goals left. I've encountered a shoal of remorse, which have guided me to a shipwreck from where I saw Gaudium and seeing its beauty, sought to protect it. A self-proclaimed defender. Sure. That's what I initially thought anyways. Even though I've defeated them, none of them were killed. Yeah, I think I've stated that thrice now, like 3 times. Hunter Eyes, which activate only when I fight someone, have a special ability of taking away all cheating skills from mythological creatures. Yeah, I think I mentioned that. Yeah, I clarified this. Yeah, I suppose they did. Got defeated only because of the Hunter's Eyes. Oh, yeah, Leviathan was still problematic. Because, you know, he was still very smart. So, and he had those electrical powers. Sure, so that was my idea for the part of music video one day. And now this is like chatters. You're Remis, right? Remores. And so I've came up on how you would look. And I think I already have a picture made by Pyrada from Fiverr. And I will show you in a second. But this is like initial Echenes nucratis. This is, I think, Latin. Which is like the type of remora I was looking after. Oh, this is where I gave references to the Pyrada, the artist from Fiverr. Yeah, I do think like remora fins look like robotic anime wings. I first thought was like Evangelion, right? And then their face. Yeah, I mean, remoras look like they have constantly a little smile, which I find quite funny and cute. Then I had like Naruto head protection, because why not? It does seem like more of a village than a city, this Gaudium, and it's rather small. Then again, they would hold appreciation for. I'm gonna show you what I meant by this, because this is like a reference sheet for them, for the artist, but essentially this is how it looks like, right? This is how you look like as Remoras, as Remis, right? So you have like those little supporting flags, and you have this little head protection, and for whatever the reason, but yeah, this is a whale shark in here, if you can't tell. Gaudium. And then what else do I want to show? Well, this is my logo that was made by Sniper Wolf. I think he is mentioned under the stream in the panels, and I really like it. I mean, it looks alright. For starters, it's nice. I will get it remade one day, but it's okay, right? It looks good. Then this is like a big picture. See? But yeah. Oh, and this is the Gaudium map I was mentioning about. This is like the bottomless abyss here, next to the Gaudium's terrain. As you can see, this is like reverse mirrored Poland. Why not? And the square church in the middle, because there was like a theory or something of a cube magnetic field. That's why everyone disappears in the Bermuda Triangle or something. I don't really remember. there's supposed to be the junkyard of ships and planes, because, well, this is Bermuda Triangle or other names of this. This is the shipwreck from which I see the Guardian. It's approximately 20 kilometers away, approximately. And I wanted to make a map, as I said earlier, in like old map looking style like this. Well, with the marks of time. I would also love to have those little icons added up to special places. As I mentioned, like Leviathan's Lair would be like something like this, or I don't know, you know, special places. Special places will have their marking on the map. One day, because I'm not this smart to do this. It's way over me. I just cannot do this. Yeah. Is there anything else I've omitted? No, I think that's it. If have I omitted something? I've still yeah. I think I've thought everything. I've said everything that needed to be said. I've shown you every expression. I've talked about everything. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna save this now. So, thanks for listening. This is... Oh, it's over an hour. Oh, I didn't want it to be this long. Maybe I should have omitted more unimportant info. Well, okay. But this is how it is for now. I'll try to do my best to be better, get better, to, you know, use better CapCut, to make better edits, to grow in number, to be me. I don't want to change, to be honest. I have a good heart and I know it. And this is not a matter of being like pride, no. And I have a good heart and I will want to have it be this way. I don't really want to change, no matter if I will be famous or not. If it's just a side thing I will do just because of Gura, why not? Why not? Really. Although I do have some other things, like I wanted to spread love for Poland, but Poland as I see it now has many problems. First of all, they swear a lot. Polish people swear a lot, and I am not one of them. I feel like an oddball, you know. But I would love to spread the Polish love. Yeah. Love for Poland. Definitely, because there are some creators I've seen that don't curse. That they are very demure, one would say. And those are the people I would love to work with. To give the love to Poland, to spread. I would even want to be the first Polish guy in Hollow Stars, to help people see there are some people in Poland that would like to be in all this VTubing stuff, because I don't really see guys from Poland as VTubers. Maybe I'm first, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Well, thank you for listening. This is a very important stream for me because I try to be cohesive. Oh, I can't speak anymore. What? Yeah, I try to be very precise about the matter. So if I stalled, I'm sorry. And I will say now my goodbyes. Thank you. I will start a different stream now. So, sarcastic stream, right? Bye-bye. Thank you. Mwah.